Hi everyone, it's Sunday and I'm doing my traditional tutorial, and I wanted to use some things I haven't really used in other videos, and one is this DIor palette, so we're going to play with that a little bit. And I haven't used this Illamasqua blush in another video, so I wanted to do that today. I'm going to start today, by the way, I've already under eye concealed and then I realized I wanted to do a video. So this is the Touche Eclat foundation. I typically use about 3 pumps of it. Seems like a lot, but I don't know, it's going strong. Oh my gosh, so my first bottle of Veil Primer, it took me about 6 months to get through. I bought this one during the Friends and Family sale, and it's kind of like 2/3 of the way through, so I'm gonna have to try to use that more sparingly, I think. So this is the Touche Eclat. It's really a beautiful finish. I really like it, but it doesn't cover blemishes that well, so definitely needs another concealer for that. But other than that, I love the finish. And I have super oily skin, so I think this is good on all skin types, really. It's the only YSL foundation I've ever purchased, so I can't speak to the other ones. But that's how it goes on. I'm using the Real Techniques buffing brush. So that's how that looks. Then I'm going to follow that up with some Studio, I never know what this is called, Studio Finish, I believe, Studio Finish Concealer from MAC in NC20. I almost said NC17, like the movies. Oh my gosh, I'm getting over a cold, so yeah, I'm not 100%, but I'm getting better. I have to work today. Makes me feel like I need to get like a mask or something so I don't spread this infection. So that's the concealer. I just tap it into the spots. I have a little breakout, but it's getting better. Excuse me. So next I'm going to take my NARS powder, as usual. Just going to tap a little bit into the cap and use the, I love this for powder for some reason, 55 from Sephora. I just tap it on top of the foundation and concealer. It's not a ton of powder. In fact, I probably could use a little more. Like, that's, well, way more than enough for the whole face, but I am tapping, I'm not rubbing it on. I was scolded in a video for that, but just tapping. Okay, so there's that. And then I'm going to just kind of wipe this off on a towel, the same brush, and use this new blush. It's, well, I'll use bronzer first. This is the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil. Because I don't feel very good, I feel like my skin needs a little pick-me-up today. So I'm just kind of going there, kind of contouring with it, sort of, just trying to warm up my face. And then I will use the Illamasqua blush in Naked Rose. It looks like that. It reminds me quite a lot of Tarte Dollface. The only thing I'm not digging about this is it's super powdery. So otherwise the color is really pretty. And I like it for that. I'm just going to take this powder brush and kind of buff it in a little better. Okay. I haven't done my hair yet, obviously. Alright, so I'm going to zoom in so I can show you what I'm doing with the eyes. And as usual, I'm going to start with brows because I just feel like I need to be able to visually see that to do the eye makeup. So I love this Real Techniques brow brush, but if your brows are even thinner than mine, you probably would not like this. But if you have fuller brows, this is really, really good. and it's part of a set that is very often on sale at Sephora, or I mean at Ulta. So there's the brows. And next I'm going to go in with this pink on the lids. And I'm going to use this Urban Decay blending brush for this. I've never used a DIor shadow before, so I'm curious how this will apply. Seems to apply pretty well. Okay, next I'm going to take, I don't even know what this is called, a Sonia Kashuk brush like this, kind of a large pencil brush, and the light taupey color in this palette, and go into the crease and above. On my eyes, I feel like I have kind of a lot of space between the crease and the brow, so I like to take it up a little further. On different eye shape, I probably would not. But that's just what I like on me. So I go into the crease and above it. Kind of a little higher. Okay, that's how that's looking. I'm going to wipe this off on a towel. And then I'm going to go in with the gray, the darker color. It's not dark, but kind of a medium tone gray. And go into this outer V area. Just like that, and then I'm going to take this original pink color and just kind of blend it on top. So there's not a very obvious defined line, and then buff that in a little bit better. These shadows seem really pigmented and easy to use. Next I'm going to take this pencil brush, this is the crease brush from Essence of Beauty, and the white sparkling color in here. And I'm going to use that as an inner corner highlight. Just right in there. On the brow bone, I'm going to use the pink color I originally used on the lids. What I'm going for, because I don't feel 100%, not that I want to sound like I keep griping, and I don't mean to, but because I'm feeling a little bit under the weather, I'm trying to just give a big brightening effect to the eyes today, and that's my goal anyway. I'm hoping. Now I'm going to waterline with V-Line Eye Kohl from MAC. And then I'm going to line the upper lash line. It's really my standard look, my go-to look for myself, but okay. What else do I want to do? That's probably it, really. Then we use the Benefit They're Real mascara today. And then we're going to use one of these lip colors in the palette. I love this mascara, it's really easy to use. The only downside is people have told me it bothers their eyes, so proceed with caution, but I definitely would give it a try if you can. Okay. Alright, so then I'm going to try to find a brush I can use for lips. This is a concealer brush from Target, from their, I think they call these Studio tech line or something. I think I'm going to use this rosy color. Just give it a try. I'm not even sure of these glosses. Let's see, does it say? Probably said on the box that I've tossed. So I think it's more of a gloss than a lipstick, honestly. But the consistency is really nice and smooth. It's kind of a mauve. Excuse me. So attractive. And then I'm going to take this little liner brush. This is called the Angle Filler from NYX. And, oops. And a little bit of shimmer, like this color here. This is a Too Faced thing I've had. And I'm just going to kind of go right here. A little bit of shimmer right there, just to kind of give a little bit of a plumping effect in the lips. I don't know, it's really subtle. I like it in pictures. I've been doing that on a lot of the models I work with. And then I'm going to top this with lip injection, because I love lip injection, and it's glossy. So that's my look of the day. I am going to work, probably, and maybe I'll have some pictures to post later, hopefully. That's always fun. If you don't follow me yet on Facebook, please do. It's Makeup by Jumana on Facebook, Jumana. I post a lot of what I do at work, and it's just fun. So I'm there, and I'm also on Twitter. So I hope to hear from you soon. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great weekend. Take care. Bye-bye.